How's it going, everybody? Nick Daniels here. We're coming home on the highway, so I am going to be completely focused in this direction for most of the video. But my off ramp's coming up, where we're going to get back into more of the quieter area driving. So I'll be a little more facing the camera. I'll be facing the camera a little more at that point. Anyway, so to my surprise, somebody has commented on a video saying they wanted my opinion on something, which is what I've been waiting for. Like, I'm absolutely stoked that I have to talk about this. The worst part is that I got to the car and it was last night. I literally don't remember if it was littering or loitering. So we're just going to talk about both. Okay, a little bit, but more littering. If it's not littering and you did want me to talk about loitering, that'll be tomorrow. But anyway, littering. So now, I was thinking it actually as I was coming home. One of the biggest problems about my videos is that there are things I have talked about that I have done, and now I'm like condemning them. I'm like, don't do this, whatever. But like 10 years ago, I was out here doing this shit. Okay, I used to be like any other kid, you know, got a couple rappers, whatever. Like who cares? You throw them on the ground. You're out in some woods or something like that. No matter. And then you kind of walk away, and you know what I mean. Let's be honest. It's literally just the laziness of finding the garbage can, you know, or bringing the garbage home to the garbage can. You don't do that, right? Laziness. And here's this off ramp I was talking about here. So like I said, we're gonna. It's not too bad. I just don't know if driving on the highway making a ramp was a great idea, but it surprisingly is actually it's not that bad. But anyway. Point being said, so anyway, there's no excuse for one of these though. It's when there's literally like garbage cans present and someone throws something and it just doesn't get into the garbage can, or they pile it on top where there's just a massive mountain of crap and they pile it on there anyway and it just blows off. I mean, yes, you could look at that and say it's littering. That, to me, that is not necessarily littering at all. Because littering, in my opinion, you would have to have the knowledge that littering, to me, is doing it on purpose, right? To a degree. And let me talk about that. So, so basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, when you're littering, okay, if you litter, if you watching are about to litter, like, you know, straight up pop can in your hand, you just throw it straight down onto the fucking earth and you just walk away and you are satisfied or whatever. It doesn't, you don't need to be the satisfied thing. You have purposely done this, okay? If you put something into a garbage can and raccoons come and they rip open the garbage bag, right? And now your garbage and all the other garbage that was in the garbage bag is now out on the earth. Okay? It is now on the same earth that if you would have thrown the can. Okay? But this wasn't your fault, then I can't condemn somebody of littering. I think it is, like, you know, is it littering? Could it still be classified as littering? Yes. But I don't think you can't necessarily now say that the individual is responsible. My God, no. I mean, that this is completely out of their control. I think anything with Mother Nature is completely out of your control as well. So again, if there's like some massive fucking storm, like a what do they have? Like those tropical storms, and like shit hits the fan, and again, like your garbage is all over the place, then there you go. But again, like people are also just too lazy to even change a garbage bag. Like I've seen that, like it's just completely stuffed and they're loading her on there anyway. I mean, one again could argue that would be, but I don't think so. But basically, yeah, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, littering, in my opinion, it's pretty fucking scummy. Like, I am at the point now where I do not litter. There's been the odd time, I'm not gonna lie here, like, let's call it like it is, but I also don't want to seem like a hypocrite, so that's why I'm coming out and saying it. There'll be the odd times I'm outside and I'll have like a receipt and it'll literally blow away in the wind to the point that I can't get it, like it's going up onto a roof or something, or it's literally across the parking lot in 2 seconds and it's still going strong. There's no chance of me getting it. Is that thunder? I don't know. Could have been. But anyway. Because if that's the case, it's going to fucking downpour here in a minute. Oh, demonetized. But anyway, and yeah, and like I was saying, just that in itself right there, that the statement of littering being scummy and stuff, like there are reasons that they may happen, but I am at the point now in my life that I have just literally, like, if I have like a coffee cup, for example, don't drink coffee, but let's just say I had a coffee cup. I will take the coffee cup with me when it's empty, like basically jam it into a pocket if I have to, and I will bring that thing with me until I get home, right? That's just the, oh, they're doing construction here, by the way. That's great. Buddy's looking. But, yeah, like I said, I'll bring it home because I have a garbage at home. And, you know, don't get me on, like, recycling and stuff like that. Like, that's another conversation. That's another video. But basically, yeah, the point that I really want to touch home with is that people litter, in my opinion, normally, I would say like 95 at least or more % of the time, do so knowing they're littering. And there are fines in place and clearly have not stopped people from doing this. Now, I mean, looking at it immorally, obviously, but and the cost, I think for littering, I think the fine in Canada is $250, or at least in Nova Scotia. Could be higher somewhere else. And you also have to realize that there are groups who are dead against this, and God bless. Fucking God bless, man. These people. I have seen them like on the side of Canadian Tire in like the shittiest fucking slopes that you can imagine. Like, this is sloped to the point that like it would hurt to try to stand on this for 2 minutes. And oh, this is great, by the way. They get the intersection blocked for people driving through it. Fantastic. Hold on. Hang tight. Like, your car's directly beside me, so I'm not risking this right now. Oh, we got an opening. We're going through. Seriously, we fucking blocked the intersection. Oh, we got a yellow. We're through. Fuck me, that was amazing. I'm going to describe that here in a second, but let me finish up. Actually, no, I'll finish that. I'll describe it then, now. Basically, yeah, like, due to the construction I just drove through, which you may see a bit of it through the GoPro, it was pretty shitty, but, like, they literally had the intersection blocked where they were turning right to go through it, and the people driving forward on my green literally are blocking the middle of the intersection, so one guy, like, basically backed up just enough to get us to squeak through a left turn. That was greasy. But I made it. I'm glad. But yeah, like I said, like, the fine alone is not clearly doing it. It's like $250. It's not doing it. You can't really catch a lot of people littering, which is the problem. And I think one of the biggest problems too is that the police don't obviously go after this because it's a very minuscule thing. Like, oh, everyone litters, everyone jaywalks, right? When you look at things in that mentality, you're not wrong. Because it's literally true. Like, a lot of people litter. And what I was saying with the people with Canadian Tire is that they will literally sit there and they're raking up this and they're making it all clean. And man, I have taken pictures of this shit before they went there and they raked up all this. Like, they spent a whole day doing this. And it's one little section. I walked along an overpass. It was a little community service. And we're like picking up the garbage and stuff. And like I said, you would be surprised, man. I think cigarette butts are probably one of the worst. And not only to mention this, but like it just a moral value of what you're doing to your environment and the planet alone should really speak wonders to people and make them realize like what they're actually doing to the earth. You know, a lot of young people join companies and whatever nowadays, and they get this idea in their head, which is not a bad idea by any means, that they want to make a difference in the community and whatever, and that is perfectly fine. They have a reason to go to this job, which is awesome. And the problem is there's another percentage of the group that just don't care. So you have all these youth growing up that again are like all about purpose, and they're all about the earth, and they're eco-friendly, which is awesome, and people should be doing that. And not necessarily millennials, but I mean just anybody. And then there's like this vast, it's like a 50-50, could be more. I don't have a percent, I don't have a stat. But there is a vast majority that just really don't give a crap. How many times have you driven behind somebody and they're literally throwing out a cigarette butt out the window, right? Or how many times have you driven behind somebody and, like, again, you've seen something float out the window, or they're in a parking lot, like a McDonald's parking lot, for example, they put a coffee cup down right beside the driver's seat door, and that coffee cup, they just drive away. They don't come back and get it. Of course they don't, right? And this is the thing, right? This is again the point that I'm going to keep bringing back from the beginning of the video, is they're doing this knowingly, and they don't care, right? They do not care, and they may care to some extent, but I doubt it. The extent that they obviously are caring about is fucking minuscule, if anything. All right, we are now at work, by the way. But anyway, so I don't know, that might sum up the video there, folks. I think I got mainly my point across here. The whole littering thing is absolutely just, it's trash. It's, like, and non-ironically, it is trash. It is trash that people believe this thing that some people think it's okay. And when I mentioned earlier that like about that kind of odd, the other thing I was going to talk about, which is the loitering. Loitering plays such a part in it that it's unreal. Right? We're gonna park right next to this guy. He's right beside my spot, so fuck him. This is my spot. And yeah, like, the traffic's up there, so it's backed up. This is fucked, man. But yeah, like I was saying, like, the loitering thing, I think, plays a part in it, like a big part, because 11-minute upload. Because loitering, people don't have anything better to do. So they're just kind of sitting there, and that's it. Like, they're just, yeah, whatever. And it just, the bottom line, the fundamentals of this topic come down to caring. And it's obviously that people don't. And I think one of these days, in conclusion to this video, this will catch up to our society. I don't know when it'll be. I don't know if it's now. I don't know if it'll be 10 years from now. But it will catch up. Not necessarily to mention... but yeah, not necessarily this, but to mention it is an honorable mention. The landfill dumps, like all that garbage we throw away, where do you think that's going? It's just going in these, literally, like, these fucking mountains of just shit, right? And that's now what people are doing to parks, to whatever, is they're just, yeah, whatever. And they, you know, in anywhere. And at least it's someone's job to go and pick that shit up. But it's annoying. It's in malls, it's out in the woods, it's out trails, it's anywhere. And fundamentally, nobody cares. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you have something you want me to talk about, please leave it down below. I hope that was the video. If not, I'm going to also, or if that was the topic, I'm also going to do one on loitering right after this, right here. I'm pretty sure I got time. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. So we'll see you in the next video, 12-minute upload. Oh, actually, we're almost going 13. I'm going to milk 7 seconds. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching for the 3rd time. See you in the next one. Peace.